What is up? It is me here. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we are going to do a new face cam because I'm like, bro, I'm getting tired of having it right on top of there. But, yeah. Okay, you know what? This might not be the best spot either. They're better? Probably not. There you go. Stay. But, yeah, we're going to do part 11. We're going to get to actually a good team against Pittsburgh now. After just taking an upset of an L against the, Colts, so. But, like, here's the thing. A.J. Brown was injured. Alex Leatherwood was injured. A lot of players were injured in that game. And that was kind of the key reason why we failed. Like, there was no way we could have possibly won that game. So, yeah. But also, it was also because Robert Quinn being an absolute dumb butt. So, yeah. But, yeah. I mean, I like the path ahead now because, like, again, we have everybody healthy except Julian Blackmon, who's out for, like, 2 weeks, so if, you know, we just don't have to deal with a ton of other injuries, I think we should be just fine. Or sprains or something. Because sprains has been pretty hard to deal with in this game. Like, seriously, I think we have dealt with, like, 5 sprained players this entire season. It's ridiculous. There's Pratt Fire move. Yeah, TJ Watt is definitely going to be a challenge. So I won't be too surprised in this game. We lose twice in a row. Really?
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
There you go.
And he is out of bounds.
I mean, hey, this rookie receiver, man, he's kind of putting up some lucky numbers here.
Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Glover. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
I mean, enough. We're getting actually good protection despite TJ Watt, you know, is on the field. Like, apparently our right tackle played really well, but he's just not really been putting up the effort. 50th career touchdown.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Thanks to that explosive season.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2.
And Paris Campbell. Thank God we drafted that receiver.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Like, literally, that's all I have to say. Thank God we drafted that wide receiver.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter,
Muscle cramps. Dude, if he has, like most of the majority of the time when I see someone off the field, might as well have them off the field for the rest of the freaking game. There you go. Our defense is playing well finally as well. That's something to know. Because, like, seriously, our defense has been a pile of trash for a while now.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be
You know what they also been doing really good at? They're also been really good at stopping the run.
And he'll go on the ground. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to
Seriously,
the 41.
like, I can't get anything Glover going here.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams
There you go,
often
big
bring
boy
in
Brenton
baseball
and
guys
Candace.
to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. A pretty nice.
That's like the most yards he has gotten
down
today.
just inside the 30.
Nearly over 1,000 yards for
These
the
are his
running back
numbers
this
from
year.
last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
This offense
Man,
has
we have
converted
yet
2
to
third
average
downs on
like
this
2
drive
yards per
already.
carry to this guy.
This is 3rd and 4. Able to slither by.
Which is
And inside
ridiculous.
the 20
Like,
before
that's
he's
not
brought
really
down.
good averaging right there. Okay, there's 3.1.
Just about every coach we
But,
talk to
like,
says
bro,
the
like,
crowd
that's
should
not
affect
good
the success,
average.
shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
D.D. Dallas, what in the heck are you doing? Like, D.D. Dallas just does not know how to block. That's the issue. Sometimes he just doesn't go in the perfect lane that he should be in.
This is 3rd and 8. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there.
Like, I'm trying to get this guy over 1,000 yards, and this defense is surely making sure that that's not going to happen.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. Fighting through, and he's got space. The 30.
No, I don't think so.
5, and all the way in.
And A.J. Brown is injured. How many times we're going to deal with A.J. Brown being injured this season? How many?
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on
How many?
downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
I guess it doesn't matter
Switch
since
away to
Will
his left.
this
And this one is
and
incomplete.
Well, when you
he's
get a
out
tight end
for
who
a
can run,
bruise and
you gotta give him a shot to
symbol.
unlock the defense.
Assuming he's
Once
gonna be
they
out
make it
more than a
count,
week,
taking the
hopefully.
big shot downfield,
Saying
that
that's
one winds
the-
up incomplete.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7.
Ooh, broken ankle.
Then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
And plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh.
First off, Paris Campbell should not be starting. I clearly remembered we had him sitting out for the rest of the game. Wait, what? DK Metcalf is also injured. Are you serious? No. I don't really care. Yeah, sure, he can play my 4th receiver. He is not playing my slot receiver. No. Because I would like him to not break a muscle or something. Or have a sore muscle. Well, it seems like we're going to probably be running.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's
What the
Devin
hell
Bush,
was
the
that?
linebacker.
What was that? What was that throw?
Take over.
Like, I understand it's not really going to be incredibly, like, say, oh, it was difficult. But, like, bro, you threw that straight to the left guard's head. That is not even to the like, a matter of fact, if that guy wasn't even there, that would still been to the linebacker. Just in general, that was terrible.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
I'm just trying to get like a pass interference off or something.
Instead, it's second down. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Alright, we're going to go kickoff with 21-10.
They get the football first as the second half is underway. With it on the return is Logan.
I trust my boy Logan. See, I trust my boy Logan. He's a good kick returner. And that's why we have him as the backup running back right there. Like, in this game, our slot receiver is mainly going to just be used as, like, a blocker and not an actual receiver. Because I am not having him start as my #1 receiver. Or, I mean, my number 3. And plus have more injuries into our passing core where we're already having it. There you go, Will Disley.
Get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
That is his second interception of the game.
And he's going to take this one.
That was kind of also just a terrible throw in general.
So the football will
This is not 21. This is not 28-3. Defense, what the hell are you doing? Alright. At this point, just run the football. Run the football. I'm getting tired of throwing the football to literally just have it going in an interception. So, yeah. I'm gonna just run the football now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
We use the word relentless a lot.
Oh yeah, this is also McKee's revenge game.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Glover. So the completion good for just
like, I'm just trying to make like these like simple passes.
Back to throw here.
There you go.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Night.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
What time they should start to deal with some
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds.
That is in.
5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh my god. Big play by my boy Dwayne Eskridge. Finally, an actual good drive.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's the number 2
good play by
receiver
Dwayne
in
Eskridge.
terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I'm just assuming that DK Metcalf is out for the rest of the game.
167
Or
yards
out.
rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to him on first down. Oh, nice move. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Off the play
Just
fake,
playing
he'll
some
look to throw. On the move to his left.
nice, solid
Left
football
side,
here.
it's complete. He's got it.
And Robert Solid.
Gonna get a timeout
being
here as it looks like there's
Sean
a
Slater.
Seahawk injured on the play. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation
Why
here on 4th and a
go
yard.
for it? I mean,
4th quarter,
I
down to
get
the
it,
final 2 minutes,
but
and we got a
we
one-score
don't
game.
really need to go for it on
So
4.
it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Here you go, big play there. Now we're up by 2, thanks to my boy Carter.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Forced out to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No.
What? What? You're saying that's incomplete? No, that wasn't incomplete.
Oh, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I can't challenge the play.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get... So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Point after, right. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Glover. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, it's Glover. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On 1st down, Glover. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
It doesn't matter. He almost got like 200 yards anyway.
So the victory here for Seattle. And we talk.
It is a little disappointing with how Brendan Biggers played today. Like he kind of folded the bag, almost. He was like this close this close from folding the bag. But then he decided to redeem himself. Thank goodness. So, yeah. But dang, though, we were dealing with a ton of injuries in that game. Like, Rashawn Slater got injured. Like, you know, all that stuff. But the question is Metcalf coming back next week? Yes. ACL tear? I mean, not ACL tear. ACL sprain. I'm definitely sending him out for another week. That's for sure. And also, I'm sending out Rashawn Slater, since he's just also not been staying healthy. So, and plus, hey, we need to get our rookies a little bit more of experience in the NFL. So, yeah. Robert Quinn is kind of just a guy who I don't really quite know right now. But he is definitely a guy who I'm definitely going to sign on a contract. But not a lot for terms of the rest. I'll keep him since, you know, Julian Blackmon had an injury. So I think he deserves his payday. So, yeah. Rashawn Slater, he's going to be sitting out for sure. And DK Metcalf is going to be another guy who I'm just going to have to sit out next week. But we also got one more week until we get Julian Blackmon back. And then we're kind of all, like, literally 100% healthy. And also the perfect time, too. Yeah, sending him out. I don't want him to... Wow, we don't have any receivers. Well, wouldn't it be the perfect... Well, it's kind of the perfect time to finally just say, bye. Yeah, bye. And also, with that game, and we almost went to a terrible position in terms of receivers. Yeah, I think it's about time we need to get a wide receiver into the books. Is this guy undrafted? Don't tell me this guy's undrafted. On a Fresno State. Cool. And also, we got a Tony Nunn. You know, wouldn't hurt to have another practice squad player. Seriously, it wouldn't hurt just to have another practice squad player onto our team. And, yeah. Of course, though, I'm going to have him play the fourth receiver role. But, you know, he could play the fourth receiver. Well, he will be playing the fourth receiver role in this game, since I'm going to just have DK Metcalf sit out for this game. As well as Sean Slater, just to try to ignore them getting some serious injuries into the future. So, who? Hey, let me explain this game. Who said this? No. Oh, we got a Monday night game after we literally lost the Sunday night game 2 weeks ago against the Colts. Now I have to play in a Monday night game against the Browns. Great. Why? You want to know why I say that? Because. Probably not. 69 overall. And then after this, we have divisional rival games, both on the road, interestingly enough. I mean, hey, if we lose all 3 of these games, we're not even, like, so this game and the next 2 games, we're going to be out of the, division spot for a while, but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, we might lose against the Browns, which, can make sense. This guy has less carries, but he still has more yards than Nick Chubb. Dang. Monday night in Seattle. It's the Cleveland Browns. First off, who said okay?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
That was so Glover's fault. What was he doing there? Lions are finally out of the playoff contention. Gives us just a better chance to finally get into the playoffs. Which I think no matter what, I think we're in the playoffs. So like, we lose every game, everything. We are practically in the playoffs. So, there's no way. Does any receiver know how to catch today?
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
And Morgan.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30.
Apparently we just have to deal with a offensive lineman injury every freaking game.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Okay, Boykin has starting experience, which is why I don't care.
That ball caught by Campbell.
Yep, here you go. There's Campbell.
Be
Honestly, I'm starting to have thoughts of maybe just trading him next year. I mean, as you can tell, we have a deep locker room in terms of wide receivers that we can start. So it really isn't gonna hurt if we trade Paris Campbell. Even if we did just sign him on a contract. Who was blocking this guy? Who was blocking this guy? Who? Who? Come on. You have to be playing better defense there. Come on. So I get it. You can play very well against TJ Watt, who is the best pass rusher in the league. But you can't play well against Myles Garrett, who's like still top 5. Okay.
He'll get 8 on the scramble.
I thought for a second he got injured, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me now? My quarterback is injured? Yay!
They're gonna look to throw.
No, please none of them pick. What are these just throws? Like, these throws are like so a pain. Which is like an issue with this game. Like, how are quarterbacks this high of an overall making these absolutely disasters of throws? There you go. Hey, my rookie receiver's been playing really well, which is, again, a reason why I would like to trade Paris Campbell. And heck, we just signed an undrafted receiver that looks pretty good. And does everybody forgot how to guard A.J. Brown? Because apparently they did.
A.J. Brown, his 11th touch.
Like, seriously, how is he getting that open downfield? How?
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Yeah, both.
yards on that run.
things of what we are in common with
Make sure you're back.
is that we like to
Spend
run the
time with your
football.
offensive line and give them
Yeah,
credit.
plus, I did not meant to click that,
300+ pounders at the line
but
of
it still
scrimmage,
works.
And they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the first down.
Still works.
As he brings this up to the 47.
Because this team sucks.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Now after the running play,
Hey, if we're dealing with a ton of injuries, you always
three
have to deal
receivers
with some.
head out right, one to the left on 2nd and 3. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. He'll let this go for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
That even.
A big play
Oh, that was
there.
the undrafted rookie, I think. There for his first, I think, NFL touchdown.
The Seahawks offense. And we have
Oh, no, I
seen
think
a
that was
lot
Paris
on the
Campbell.
scoreboard here in this
Oh, that
quarter.
was sad.
So, sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency break? No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
This is the already second interception.
And he'll get it all
And
the way
the
down
last,
inside
the first one
35-yard
was
line.
not my fault. That was just the running back's fault for going this way instead of going that way. That
So
one
now
was kind of
the
my
offense
fault
will
there.
take
Damn.
over, and they will have the football
Alright,
at their
let's
own
see.
20-yard line.
Bada bing
Trying
boom.
to shake off the interception from the last drive.
And I was
Looked to
just
throw.
about to throw
And
another
that
interception.
nearly intercepted. Well, the free
Nice.
safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Escaping the
Like, seriously,
pressure
I'm not getting
and
time.
just get rid of it.
Harris is giving me barely any time to throw the football.
Completions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd
And keep in mind, we don't even have DK Metcalf in. So, yeah. I mean, I know it's Myles Garrett,
Gonna get this beyond
but like,
the
you gotta
40
block a
before
little
he's taken
better,
down.
bro. Or we're not gonna go anywhere.
They'll look to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Probably not gonna have the lead, or we're gonna probably not tie it, but
Midfield stripe, they'll
I
look
would
to
like to
throw.
at least make the
He
score a
finds
little
his man
shorter.
complete. That's Watson. Now the Seahawks going to use the
But
first of their timeouts.
that doesn't mean that I'm gonna just
Stoppage
give
will
up
come
and just try to
23
get a kill.
seconds to go till
That's not what I'm
halftime.
about to do.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be
Come
hit
on,
as he
bro.
releases it.
Like, Myles Garrett, like, we're always dealing with
2nd and 10.
one of the best pass rushers in the league, and I just do not know why.
Finds his man.
Come on,
Watson
Watson.
over the middle. And they're going to have another
Alright,
first
big
down
flip
as he's
right
gonna be
there,
tackled
and
at
we
the Browns'
could get a
22
touchdown on
yard
this
line.
drive just
Now
after
a
that
timeout
play.
signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back to throw again.
Just get the ball off.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Glover.
Yeah, we're just gonna
And
kick
with
our
just
field
4
goal here.
seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with
33
4
yard
seconds to
attempt.
go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll bring him back within 4. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Yeah, like, the running game has not really been working in this game.
That he might be on the verge of
Blitz.
popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there
Zone.
quickly at the
But
end.
hey, AJ Brown's still open because you guys don't know how to block him.
And
Like,
pass
if you're gonna guys just keep
for
AJ
7
Brown open,
miles.
I'll just keep throwing it to
I'll
him.
tell you, far from ideal conditions to play.
You know, I also keep throwing to when he's open, Dwayne Eskridge.
First and 10. Got a man, it's caught.
You
Inside
always
10.
have to, like, there's something you have to do when you have Dwayne Eskridge going against. If you're going against Dwayne Eskridge. You have to have a safety back there. If you don't have a safety back there, good luck. Because, like, he will just... Okay, I understand this is our backup left tackle, but, like, he's good enough to even be your starter. So I am a little disappointed there. And also, he has played, like, majority of the fourth quarters, so, like, that's not really giving you an excuse there. And I'm not even giving you an excuse for the fact that was Myles Garrett. Because I think a couple times last time we were going to TJ Watt. We didn't even get sacked, I think, once against him either. So, really, no excuse. And also, he was actually better than even our first overall pick. So again, no excuse.
As this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Gets around him, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
There you go, your boys, 6.2 yards per carry. And it's a high of the most per carry. That's a touchdown. You can't just leave D'Wayne Eskridge open like that. You can't. Because I'll just constantly throw the football to him. God, this defense is god garbage. Can't wait until Julian Blackman comes back. Because I think that's really been the key to the problem of this defense. Or is it just in general? I don't know. Like, do we need to fire a defensive coordinator? Like, I don't know.
Forced out to his left. Looking for Campbell downfield. A fight for it, and this
Alright, there we go. Thank God I am Paris Campbell.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
My God, they have so many actual good, like, superstar, you know, players on their defense. Come on, keep moving, Glover. There you go. That's like his biggest carry, I think, yet today.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game.
That's a pass interference.
Towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game.
Bro, you need to, like, know how to actually play coverage. And also, this was even one of my rookie receivers that we were going against. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty disappointing on tape. And there you go. Glover with his 6th touchdown of the season.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
And AJ Brown, what the hell are you doing?
And he's going to take this across the 50.
Okay, thank God we could finally have a relaxing time since our defense knew how to stop practically Nick Chubb in the offense.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier.
I probably should have just ran my QB there, 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, that means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback,
there you go. Big, good game by my running back, 9 yards. He's setting it down.
They can't score.
2 minutes left to play in this.
Throw the ball to the offensive lineman, you would definitely not notice that. I also have a very important question. Is it illegal for an offensive lineman, like, you could go out for a pass? Like, is that illegal? No, I don't think so, right? Because of the legal lineman downfield. But what if he doesn't go downfield? What was that? What was that? Dude, Glover is a beast. Why do you need to come after me instead? There you go, touchdown, because you guys suck. 7th career touchdown. Or, I mean, of the season. You know what I do at the end of the game?
The final minute of the game in the fourth
Hail Mary.
quarter as this offense gets ready to take
For
over.
fun.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away. And
But yeah, this
incomplete.
defense, we are probably going to be firing our defensive coordinator. Like, I'm tired. I'm getting tired of, like, this is like the second time this season that we have made our offense kind of carried us to victory. Like, seriously, if it weren't for, like, we made a couple, I understand we made a couple mistakes, but that's not an excuse to making the defense get over 40 points. Twice. Of the season. Twice. That's not an excuse. So, you really need to actually start acting like a defense. Or, I mean, like, I'm firing our... like, we're firing our defensive coordinator. I'm getting tired of this. We have one new injury. And who was it? Cam Morgan. Honestly, I don't really care, because we already have Boykin. Which he's... Again, he already has starting experience. So, like, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. Darren Young, goodbye. You are not our defensive coordinator anymore. Alright, let's see who our new defensive coordinator should be. 0 talents, 1 talent. Well, of course, we're looking for a defensive coach that knows how to actually play in a 4-3. So, the best one, and the only one that knows how to run a 4-3, is Grant Howard. So, yeah, it is going to be a bit of a concern for the fact that we're now running with a completely new defensive coordinator in the middle of the season. So, that is going to be pretty concerning for following seasons. So, yeah. Like, imagine, like, the rest of the season you have to run with a completely new defensive coordinator. I'm just hoping he can at least fix this. I don't really care if it's slightly, just like anything could help. Because this is just a game that we had, like, this was just, we had to fix. We just had to fix this position. Because we wouldn't be going anywhere. Like, literally anywhere, unless we did end up going for a defensive coordinator. Because, like, our defense is pretty good. Like, we got a lot of good talent on defense for the following future. You got Mike Ross. You got, Jordan Brooks. You got, like, Robert Quinn. You have, like, all of these defensive players that were still yet poorly executing. I understand we did trade Mike Hughes, which has been a big hurt. But we just got Jeff Okudah back from an injury, and also we traded him. I don't think there really should be an excuse for that. Like, we traded for a lot of defensive players, by the way. J.C. Horn, Jeff Okudah, Bradley Chubb, Robert Quinn, we signed him. Like, we kind of went all in there. Like, to go get all of these players. So, bit of an excuse of a defensive coordinator, I would say. I just wish this guy was a 95. Oh, never mind. Alright. So now he's officially got an escape artist, which that is going to be extremely useful. And, yeah. Like, how long is his contract for? Question mark. I mean, like, look, he did have not really a terrible season when he had the football, but at this point, we don't really need him anymore. Contract, like he has 3 years remaining. I'm not gonna just cut him because, like, one, it would just be stupid. Like, why would I want to trade him? I also might want to trade Rashawn Slater. He is just constantly getting injured too often. And, heck, Sheeran, he hasn't looked terrible. I mean, yeah, there has been some moments, which, again, you expect that for a rookie. But he hasn't really been playing that bad, so trading Slater is probably the ideal move. And plus, we have to eventually have to sign the quarterback of the future. Like, yeah, it's like, and also tanking him is not going to be the end of the world. So, yeah. Darren Taylor had 5 sacks last week. Give him all the money. Literally all of it. Like, I mean, he's not the only one that has yet to get the VW Week reward. Even in the defensive lineman position for our team, we have Cleveland Farrell made it too. So, yeah. We're on the road. I think at this point we have to clinch a playoff spot, or I don't know. And we're also probably one of the best teams. New England is 10-0. And they have yet to not even clinch a playoff spot yet. Okay, that's weird. And we're also ranked number 1 in the NFC, which is kind of all I have to care about at this moment. Like, I'm not signing Robert Quinn back until he gets a sack. Like, it's a pain, the fact he's yet to put up a sack. And we literally signed him over $2 million. I know that's not a lot of money, but still. Holy crap, he had 3 sacks last week. So our pass rush was just good. It was just our secondary that wasn't playing that well, which kind of had to cost the defensive coordinator his job, but also Hillman wasn't playing, so I guess I could have given him a bye with that. And also Julian Blackman finally is back. We at this point, I'm hoping that he was the piece that we were missing into the puzzle. So, I think this might be the last game. We're going against Arizona Cardinals. And if we win, we're probably going to be clinched the playoff spot. So, at this point, we lost every game. We'll already be in the playoffs. But if we somehow, if we lose this game, it's not very good. Not just because, well, we're going to lose our number 1 seed to the Buccaneers, so we'll be number 2 seed. Oh, wait, never mind. So it really wouldn't matter as much because the Cardinals are already out of the playoffs. So they might as well just take an L for fun. Well, not for fun, just for a higher draft pick. And DK Metcalf is back. Well, I know he would have been playing last week, but, like, why would I want him playing when he had an ACL sprain? You know how important an ACL is? So, I think you kind of can understand the reason of why I end up having him do that. Not even start. So are we going to have again that issue, Harris, where we're getting sacked multiple times by Chandler Jones? Because I think that's exactly what's about to happen. Like, here's the thing, they don't have a good front 7. They don't really. And now we're about to, like, get wrecked by this front 7. That's ridiculous. I had to slide, there was nothing going to be open, and Chandler Jones was already about to be in my pocket. So, I had no choice. We're going to trust in my boy Carter. That kick is good. 54 yards.
And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded... Like,
yeah, we don't want any part of being in the 7th place. Like, I mean, at this point, we're already guaranteed the 3rd spot in the NFC West. So, like, literally, if we lost this game, it still wouldn't even matter. And there you go, DK Metcalf is just proving, like, why he's one of the best receivers in the league. Which, I mean, again, like, we can still win games without Metcalf. Which is, again, why we traded him, and we still made it to a Super Bowl.
4 catches, just shy of 140 yards and a touchdown.
And now has 11 touchdowns on the season, and in no way is that just simply luck. That's a great combination of route running, determination, and making nice catches.
I try to avoid interceptions in this game because we had enough interceptions, I think, for him this season. Which I think might be the reason why I don't think he quite wins MVP. Like for example, remember Jameis Winston when he had like literally the best season of his career, but he had like 30 interceptions? Yeah, I don't want that to happen. But in this case, him. There we go, big play by the rookie. I mean, again, the rookie has kind of proven that he is capable of being a starter wide receiver. He's proven it. Let's see. Well, if, let's say, it would have been college, I don't even know that would have been. But either way, we're in the NFL, so that doesn't really matter. It wasn't there you go, big play by my boy Glover. I mean, I understand it was just 5 yards, but still, I'll take that. Ooh, Harris Campbell.
So to speak, they need to make up some ground, and they did.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football.
Like Bula Baker, whoever he's on, I'm not locking him down. No matter what. There you go, Metcalf. So maybe the idea is to throw it on the opposite direction of Bula Baker. Oh god. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Or not. And I also think we also threw an interception to that guy.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Okay, so our defense is playing well. Maybe we just need an new defensive coordinator, or we're just really missing out on Julian Black. Or both. That also works too. Again, what are these throws? Once per game. Like, this is like the 3rd time in a row. He threw it straight to the offensive lineman. I do not know how is this happening. And also, Dwayne Eskridge, why are you the frick just sitting there? Doing nothing like. Come on.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for
okay. Thank you, offensive line. You're the best.
He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on
that was pretty close there. Like, literally, the left side was collapsing. Thank God Harris was finally making an actual good block against Chandler Jones, which was the reason why I was able to get out of that pocket in the first place. There you go, touchdown. Rookie. Hey, dude. Even if he's a 4th receiver, I'm still going to throw it in.
take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
I'm very curious, though, to see how Paris Campbell's going to be in terms of trade value.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, that's into a double
Wow.
team, and it's intercepted.
At least Paris Campbell was there for the tackle, thank God. But, God, like, we're always, like, getting interceptions on the biggest amount of bullcrap possible.
As this offense gets ready to take over.
They can't guard everyone at once.
After the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown.
Come on, no, don't let him pick it off. Okay.
Incomplete.
But again, our defense hasn't played terrible. Thank the Lord on that one. Okay, so maybe he might not be. Maybe this is our defensive coordinator of the future. Unless someone else decides to hire him as a head coach. Which, not a lot of people decide to hire for a defensive coordinator. So, you don't have to be too concerned in that regard.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard
I think just getting a new defensive coordinator again was just the move to make us not lose any more football games. Because imagine we still had that defensive coordinator, I bet you would be down by like 10 points right now.
Was that a design pass?
And am I serious on that? Yes. Yes, I am. It's just because of how terrible he was as a defensive coordinator. Like, I understand you have to deal with a ton of injuries, but again, there's no such thing as excuses majority in the NFL. Oh,
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football.
and just, again, the left tackle, just... Rashawn Slater, like, how? How? You are arguably a very good player as the left tackle, and yet you are still making these terrible blocks. God. Like, he's just as bad as me in the defensive line. Well, and me in the school level, that is. Because if I was in the NFL, he would have probably did way better than I would.
You gotta be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decision.
And this will be caught.
Wow, what a catch by DK Metcalf, and Rashawn Slater is injured. Those are like two players that are definitely getting traded off this team, for sure, because we don't need them anymore. I know, like, it would ruin the death on their team in terms of, like, receiver, lineman. Okay, thank God. Like, yeah, an Abaramo tier, so that means he's probably going to be out for the rest of the season. And hey, I don't care. Who even says I care?
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be caught, Dwayne Eskridge. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Look at him. He's like handling him exactly how Slater would do that.
After a gain of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah,
What the frick was the pass interference there? Come on.
Got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
Nope, nope. We're gonna fake.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
I know that's not a touchdown, but I'll take a 1-yard line catch over a sack.
But this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
I love the fact that our tight end is not actually playing the tight end position. There you go. Paris Campbell. Yeah, sure, like, Paris Campbell, he has definitely made some plays on the offensive side of the ball. Like, he hasn't made, like, amazing defensive plays.
We have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
Yeah.
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their time.
Running the football. Well, that's my strategy here. Because I am not about to throw an interception.
Gain the ground that we need in order to put this game.
Not about to.
If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another
Dude,
thing.
tomorrow, guys, I'm just saying this, like, over here in Wisconsin, it's about to get cold. Like, tomorrow, like, it's gonna be like 11 low, and that means there is a chance it's gonna feel negative tomorrow. Like, -1. Like, -1 or 5. Like, highest the highest. But, like, the lowest, like, what it will probably feel like is probably gonna be like. Like, the lowest is gonna be like -5, but, like, the highest is probably gonna be 6 or 7. If we hit that 11. Thank God though, it's supposed to be way more warmer next weekend. Well, not next week. This next week, because, like, it's supposed to be like in the 40s. Ah, thank the Lord. You know, like, because that is so much better than what we have seen. And Dwayne Eskridge is in here. Nice. Nice. Touchdown. That's probably going to seal it, because DK Metcalf is a literal god.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Like, to be honest, no matter what happens, we win. And you know what? Ooh, wait. Didn't it? I don't remember who else had an injury. But I think they came back maybe 2 weeks after the injury. I think it was 2 or 1 week. I don't remember. But, yeah. Alright, there we go. But hey, this was his first game, and honestly, better than what our defensive coordinator would have been. Because our defensive coordinator would have let them have 40 points. I'm not joking. So, I'll take that. And this is just his first game, too, as the defensive coordinator. So, when he starts, like, to actually know how to teach these defensive guys, and hopefully they don't stay injured. Yeah, we're going to look forward to a nice defensive season for the rest of the season. And anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy.